Hello everyone and welcome to the Silverstone circuit in Northamptonshire in England for round 9 of Tier 4 Season 1. Very fitting actually because it's absolutely sopping wet at the moment, which of course England is known for, but my co-commentator as always is GSR FH444. How you doing, mate?
Hello, yeah, I'm doing great. Great is a bit of an overstatement, but yeah, looking forward to seeing the Tier 4 race here tonight. Of course, for the ninth round of the season, the home of Formula One, where of course the first ever first ever World Championship race took place on the 30th of May in 1950, and an AlphaTauri has already spun. That is your boy Lewis who spun it. That's Mackers and Beckett's.
You've done your research.
Oh wow, yeah,
Oh
mate. I
god.
know these corners. You know.
Yeah, no, well, to be honest, the corners are quite iconic, to be honest. All right, Rice Crackers, a little bit of a snap out of club,
Bit of
but
a fun fact here. I believe they're only installed by Quebecers as well. Like, I think it's like the early '90s they were first used. I think. Like how it is today, because
yeah.
these have just had that one little long right-hander. But oh dear, Bernie Banzer was also binned it as well. Everyone's binning it here in the fullback conditions.
How it used to be, because they've got it on Project Cars too, is basically, oh, okay, never mind. Well, a bit weird. Okay, so how it used to be was basically, it used to just be one, Maggots and Beckett's, they used to just be one corner. Maggots used to be one corner, and then Beckett's used to be one corner. So, actually, wait, yeah, see, because Maggots was flat out back then,
Yeah.
but Beckett's was really slow. So,
And oh
well,
my god, no one
considering
can
the
keep no
downfall
one can keep it in a straight line.
on
Literally
that.
no one. I'm
No.
seeing spins all over the place at this stage, and oh my god, I don't know who is actually going to survive this qualifying session. Anyone could get pole. Bernie Man's already been disqualified from this as well, so not looking good for a lot of drivers, shall we say.
Some drivers are actually going pretty. They're going pretty bold at the moment. They're baritone boss Tommy Karate is finally back. It's good to see our championship contender back. Florian, Hazard, and Thrasher, they are on intermediate, so they are braving the conditions. Although, even it's hard to judge if it's full wet conditions or not, because this game kind of has a bit of a fine line. You can still run intermediates even if it's heavy rain. Oh right, okay, Rice Cracker then sets fastest lap, but I expect the lap time to be a lot quicker than that, because he did get front wing damage. But a lot of guys just trying to keep it in the straight line at the moment. His baritone boss gets a lot of oversteer out of the loop, as it's known. Very creative name.
Anyways, so Tommy heading up into the chicane. After Tommy's lap, I do want to just go through the combined constructors orders very quickly, because there's a new team at the top. Grosjean goes 9 seconds quicker. Now then, Tommy heads up to the line. He goes to a 1 minute 39 on the intermediates. So it looks like the forwards are a little bit quicker just at the moment, but that's good news there for Tommy, it looks like. Anyway, so let's go for the combined constructors. So we'll go from 10th to 1st. In 10th is still AlphaTauri. They are only 6 points off Renault, who's in 9th, which they have a new driver today. Key Hero by 971 is now a full-time driver for Renault. In 8th is Ferrari with 214, so they're quite far in front of the bottom two. And they're pretty close to Alfa Romeo, who are 7th with 231. Racing Point are slipped down to 6th, only with 266. Mercedes moved their way up to 5th with 304. Rossi definitely helped them because of the podium. Haas staying 4th, as they have basically the entire season with 363 points. And then the top three, they're so close. Red Bull are now 3rd with 529. Williams are 2nd with 539. And top is McLaren with 547 points. So they're back to last season's ways again of absolutely dominating the field. Although they are only 8 points in front of Williams, they're still doing really well.
Yeah. Right now, according to those scores, we could get, well, potentially 3 teams over the 1,000-point mark by the end of this season. So it's close between the top.
Yeah.
On board with EXFL Charlie at the moment. he's had some pretty good comeback drives this season actually. Well, the one that sticks out to me is Zandvoort,
Yeah.
of course, but he
And
yeah,
Tommy's
Tommy
just
then
gone
goes
oh
to
wow,
times.
6 temps.
Yeah, I think it's quite clear that the intermediates are the quicker tyres now, because that could just be Tommy's pace, but out the final corner comes TXFL Charlie. Then he goes
Fourth,
P4.
not
So
bad.
yeah,
Pretty good.
I reckon the intermediates are the quicker tyre now, personally.
I don't even
The
think
Tommy's time.
these tier 4 guys have even had a wet session yet this season.
Probably not.
I think
they
this is
have.
the first one, so this is something definitely new for a lot of these guys. That has LFOs invalidated his lap time. Key Hero Brian is on his out lap. Thrasher is on a lap as well. Of course, as I mentioned, and I even put it in the news, I pinged him in the news slot where his overtakes last week were absolutely sensational, weren't they, Aid?
Yeah, they were incredibly ballsy.
Oh, excuse me.
You don't often see overtakes there.
Yeah, turn 9 at Austria. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah, I know it was incredibly ballsy from Thrasher, and it's shown he has shown he's not shy in making moves. He didn't really seem to get that in GSR tier 4, but in ARL tier 4 he definitely shows his worth.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. You know, we like to see drivers that do have a pair of balls or cojones, whatever you want to call them. That's what they say in Spanish. Definitely didn't get that off the Lando Norris video when he went to MotoGP. Definitely did not. But yeah,
Right.
he is. He's definitely a brave driver, and he will go for it. Since he's joined Mercedes, really, he's just been a completely different driver. It seems kind of like how Takatori, when he went from Renault to Red Bull, he just instantly changed somehow and is now a lot quicker than what he used to be.
Here comes Thrasher then, out the final corner, out of club. Where is Thrasher going to go then? He's gone P5, not quite getting to the 139s. So it's kind of a fine line at the moment, I think, because although Tommy's quickest on the intermediates, as Thrasher almost loses it through Abbey, it's a really fine line at the moment because it's still heavy rain. In my opinion, the intermediates and wets, they're kind of equal pace at the moment, but out the final corner comes Joey. Then now goes P6.
Alex is also going through the final corner. He is gone. Oh, he invalidates at the line. Oh dear. He went slightly wide, and that just wrecked both of his runs actually. This lap and next, which wasn't good. It looked like he was going to go P8, I think. P9. It would have been in front of his teammate, Rice Cracker, who has been here and run us to start the season. Oh, he's sliding for turn 1 and 2. He's struggling in these conditions big time. Really struggling.
Yeah, because of course some of these guys, they might be trying traction off for the first time, and this is not exactly the conditions that you want to be doing that in for the first time.
Only half the grid's still a lap, and one of them is a 2:15. Florian, who's out the session as well. So yeah, of course, Tiff was known for his driver changes, it seems. Of course, it was only the one this weekend with Key Hero Brian 901, who's now at Renault. CJ, this is actually his home Grand Prix, and I mean that. He goes to Silverstone School. The building on the left-hand side of the old pit straight, that's the Silverstone School. That's where he goes to. And I'm like 99% sure about that. I'm like 99% sure. I know he goes to Silverstone School. I think that's what it is. So this is...
If that's true, he's really lucky.
So this is practically his backyard. This is literally his backyard. And he gets to drive it on, on an F1 game. Kind of cool if you ask me.
Yeah, well, think about it though. This is basically where, Vettel works now, because of course he's Racing Point. Well, Aston Martin, I should say now, are based here. So, yeah, it's speaking of them, testing was today in Bahrain, and it was quite nice to see the drivers out on track.
Not nice to see Mercedes doing awfully bad, because Lewis fanboy here. I've been Hamilton fanboy since I was 5 years old back in 2012, so no one can actually slaughter me, because then you'd just be a bad person. Anyway, so
I've been a Vettel fanboy since before I can remember. Well, I mean, I've been a Vettel fanboy since when I started watching Formula 1. which I'm very glad when I started watching it actually.
Yeah, because
'Cause in
that's
my
when Vettel was
opinion,
doing well. Anyways.
it's no. My first race was arguably
Oh yeah, Canada's
the best
2011,
Formula
I
One
know.
race.
I know.
The,
Grosjean
well,
though,
arguably
heading
the
around the
best
final corner,
Formula
so
One
he's just
racing.
cut in there. And
Yeah,
oh,
and
Grosjean
he's
has gone
done it.
top by around a tenth of a second. Goes to the top time sheets in the Red Bull.
Yeah.
And that, look at Rickson is also doing pretty well, but the times, they're not, like, the fields are spread out so much. That's what I'm trying to get at. They're spread out so much, this field. And it's kind of mad how spread out it is at the moment. Like, it's kind of good, but it's not, it wouldn't be the best confidence for these drivers, especially if they're seeing that they're like sick, like Thrasher's case, and he's over a second off Grosjean. It does kind of get to you in a way. In my opinion, it does. But obviously,
CJ's half a second up at the moment, so.
But this is the pace they're at, and it's still quick. I don't know what I'd be able to do in the wet, to be honest, in Silverstone. You can't. Yeah.
No.
No, so CJ go
Out
around
the
the final
final
corner.
corner comes CJ then. Where's he going to be? He goes comfortably third. Saying that though, the third, fourth, and fifth were very close until CJ improved. So, well, it's quite close. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say the front, but you know, near the front. Tommy then's 3/10 up, so he'll most likely be the first man into the 38s in recession. Of course, it's definitely showing now that the intermediates are definitely the quicker tyre. So
Yeah, it's slightly lightened up a little bit, and Grosjean, he's just extended his gap by 4/10. He is on a
CJ
mad
then?
one.
No, sorry.
Tommy.
Can Tommy then beat it?
Oh, it's
No,
close.
not quite.
He's a little bit off. GSR Grosjean, just a little bit, not that far off, to be fair. Barrett and Boss is also on a lap. He's definitely impressed, in my opinion. You know, reserve drivers, you think, they're just reserves. They're okay. He's got some pretty good pace, in my opinion. I still think there's more for him to show.
Here comes CJ then, our championship leader. He's about a tenth up at the moment, so I don't think he'll quite get on the back of Grosjean and Tommy, but well, if he gets a really good final set to drifting.
No.
Oh no, he doesn't.
It's a ball thing.
Drifting through Stowe. Oh, Thrasher then drifting through Abbey.
Oh, Joey
a
spun
bit.
it. Joey spun it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That might be a session over now then.
Yeah, possibly.
Curtis then is another guy on the lap.
I think there's a bit of a glitch with the times, to be honest, because they did go like. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
There is though. There's only a few drivers that are still in the session to not set up. Those are Joseph, the Hazard iPhone, and Key Hero Boy 971, who is on a lap time at the moment. I know he's been practicing a lot for this race, so I don't think he was anticipating wet conditions, though, unfortunately.
Tommy's a further 3/10 up, so I reckon Tommy will be going quicker.
Yeah,
so
Tommy's going to get pole, I think.
Through the Valen Club he comes now then. How close to the potential 37s will Tommy get?
Oh, he managed to... How is that non-valid? Wow.
I don't know. He's gone 3/10 quicker though than Grosjean. And Tommy, he is back and with a bang. He is really showing his pace at the moment. Rickson then, the next driver to be on his lap. The Scott, he's actually doing alright at the moment, to be fair. He's of course he doesn't have the backup of his teammate Shazzy, but still Rickson, he's doing a good job in these wet conditions at the moment.
Yeah, he is. Rickson doing pretty alright in fourth place, and his best lap was on the full wet tyres, so he can't argue with it. He's doing pretty well, so it could be, you never know what could happen in this qualifying session here for Rickson. 3-4-3-8, heading through Stowe, gets it correct. That is actually very nicely done there through Stowe. Taken, very well done there. Now then, going through the Vale chicane. That's basically what I'll be seeing next year for the actual race, and going through Club, the final corner. Rickson stays fourth, and he does go quicker than his previous best lap time. So a pretty good lap there from Rickson. Charlie, it's a mad qualifying session. He's done very well. Oh, actually, no. This is not the first like wet session. They had half the wet races and Vort. I just remembered.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But still,
Curtis.
I think this is the first heavy rain they've had.
Yeah, Curtis is going to
Oh,
be second lap as well. Grosjean's out. Yep.
Yeah, So then it's only CJ then, well, and Rickson that can knock Tommy off. But Tommy's got a gap of over a second to CJ. So, well, I, I shouldn't really be saying this now, but I reckon CJ might have this. Tommy might have this in the bag. This pole position.
Yeah, I think he might actually. To be honest, Tommy's got some mad pace in the rain, especially around Silverstone, it seems. And well, he missed 3 races in a row, and he's coming back with a fight in his championship. He still believes in himself. He still thinks he can win this title. And
Oh, yeah.
there is a chance he could. Key here, Brian Einstein will go through the final corner now as well. He's going to set a 42, only up to 14th. Joseph is on a lap. He's on the full wets. I think he's made a big mistake there. Another one of the title contenders. Of course, may as well just say this. Of course, Joey won on track last time, but a few penalties gave Curtis his first win. So Curtis was the runner for the Austrian Grand Prix. And the formation lap
is 9/10 up.
And the formation lap, I will just say this now, formation lap is definitely on. It is on this weekend. Yeah. I remember
the rain is definitely slowing down then. So could Curtis then maybe get close to Grosjean because the rain is really starting to stop now. So here comes Curtis then. Can he steal the front row away from GSR Grosjean? Not quite. He gets close though. CJ then could. He's about a tenth up at the moment. He's got to do a pretty good lap to beat his teammate.
He's got the best track.
He's
got the best track though. He's going to have the best track out of the top 5. CJ could have pole here, but what's he going to do through the middle sector? Takes Maggots and Beckett very cautiously, cuts it very fine with the track limits, but he's done that beautifully. Well done there from GSR CJ fans. He's only 2 tenths up though. That will not be enough for pole position. Will it be enough for third? Looks like he's going to stay in 4th place.
Thrasher's a little bit ahead of him. So we'll go on board with Thrasher then. Thrasher is about half a second up. So where will this put the American then? He could knock Rickson off of P5 then. Around the final corner, of course, he's going to get much better traction this time. I reckon he is going to knock Rickson off. He's going to knock CJ off as well. But CJ then, he's going to just go ahead of Thrasher. Baritone Boss then, the final guy, he goes P6. So
that's
Rickson
the grid.
Then drops down.
Sorry.
Yep, and your boy Connor is not improving. So then Tommy Karate then comes back and with a bang, he goes P1 by 3 tenths ahead of GSR Grosjean. I reckon Grosjean may have beaten his lap if he'd have had a chance at an intermediate run. Then we've got the 2 McLarens of Curtis Fade and GSR CJ Pants, of course. Consistent as ever are the McLarens. Hence why they're so high up in the standings and also the combined standings. And Thrasher then another good performance, goes P6. Baritone Boss then, Thrasher's P5. Then Baritone Boss is P6. 7th is Rickson. 8th is Charlie. 9th is The Hazard. 10th is Adam Minto. 11th is Joseph. 12th is Joey. 13th is your boy Jake. 14th is Ricecracker. 15th is Key Hero Brian. 16th is your boy Connor. 17th is Florian Foley. And then we have the 3 guys who did not say the time with your boy Lewis, Aaron Ocon, and Burning Man.
Yeah, The Hazard. That was kind of a shock there. 9th place.
Yeah.
Very well done to him. He's definitely put in the practice this weekend. So he's wanting to prove to everyone that he deserves a seat back in ARL. He's clearly improved quite a fair bit. So well done to The Hazard. It looks like your management at ABS has helped, Dave.
Well, okay, it's just not raining though. For the
it's
race,
not raining. It's just going to be overcast.
So I personally reckon then some of the guys, may have been running dry setups because they knew it was a dry race. So we could then, we could see completely different drivers being good in the dry, but of course Tommy, he was just on another level in that qualifying session, in my opinion. He's he once again is the man to beat in this championship.
Clearly, yeah, he's got some mad pace, but was there a wet setup possibly for Tommy? That could
Maybe.
be a possibility,
Would
but
he have made that mistake though? That's the thing. Is he like
I
that?
think Tommy's smarter than that, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
He's got to be, because you know, if he saw the race was dry, then well, he must have known. Of course, like Britain, overcast again. So
Beautiful. Normal British
Yes.
weather.
yes, very normal.
That's what it was like in 2017 when, I'm just going to say it again, I was there.
All right then. So
That was epic. Anyways,
what tires
now
are
then,
these
look,
guys starting
formation
on?
lap. We've not seen this in a while in Tier
Yeah.
4, and I cannot change the camera. I'm stuck on the onboards.
Great. So Tommy
This is
Karate then.
annoying.
He is starting on the mediums, as is Rickson. Everyone else is starting on the softs.
I'll be a minute. I'm just going to
So
turn off my
that's-
controller, see if
oh.
I can just...
Joey and Kihiro Brian have already made contact. So they're both out of the formation lap. But of course, Tommy then, he wants to get back in this race. He's lost 3 races worth of points to CJ. I've just checked CJ's championship lead quickly, just whilst this formation lap is going.
we may as well go through our 3 favourites. I'll start. I will go with the obvious pick, Tommy Karate 14. He is showing he wants to come back with a bang in this championship. Of course, he won, what was it, 3 races? 2 races? Something like that in the first few rounds. So he's definitely got some really good pace. And if he can convert that today, he's back in this title fight, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say EXFL Charlie. He didn't get the best quality because, of course, he only got his best up on the full wet. So he has definitely a lot more potential in the car. And he could possibly do something in this race as well. And I'm also going to say Florian. He only got 1 quality lap in, so I reckon there is more time to find. Also, I'm just going to check very quickly how many British drivers there actually are in this field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of the drivers is a home Grand Prix for them.
Yeah. Fun fact, actually. Tommy Karate right now, despite him missing 3 races, right now he'd be back in the championship lead.
No way. No way.
He would.
No
Yeah,
way.
he would. The gap that between him and CJ at the moment is 12 points in the championship. He gained 13 on him. He'd be 1 point ahead.
Wow. Wow.
Oh god.
So Tommy is coming back with a bang, it seems. Definitely.
Yeah. All right then. I won't. Well, it's a bit late for my predictions now. To be honest, I don't really mind. So, all right then. So, when are these guys actually gonna go? Because of course the lights mean nothing in this game.
Yep,
so.
because this game is a bunch of BS. So that's nice.
Okay, right. So then, can Tommy come back with a bang as we are now in this second half of the season? Fire red lights. It's lights out and away we go. It's a good start from Tommy, even though he's on the soft tyres. Curtis Faded then is forced to go wide, which will then allow his teammate through. GSL Thrasher then has made a good start. He's trying up the inside, but the 2 McLarens are going to
Safety car ready.
Safety car.
Safety car. Oh my god, there was a crash in the back. There was a massive crash in the back of the field.
I think I can't tell the order there, and
oh my, that was a massive crash. I think I'm very sure.
I didn't really see what happened there, but Tommy then has retained the lead. CJ then crucially has got himself up into P3 and would still retain the championship lead at this point. But of course, Tommy is on a different strategy to everyone else. Well, I don't think he can make. That could really bite him in the bottom now, because the other drivers might be able to pit and go on the mediums, whereas Tommy, I don't think softs can make it from this point.
I reckon they could. They could, surely.
Reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see then. It was also a good start from Thrasher, actually. He took advantage of Curtis Faded's little detour off the track, and is now up into P4. I'll have a look at how many positions they gained off the start. Yeah, CJ also gained a position. Charlie gained 2 positions, so another trademark good start. Who's coming in then? Tommy is, so that's interesting. CJ is not. So interesting call there from the local Silverstone boy, but well,
Yeah, everyone's
who's
pitting.
Rickson?
Tommy's pitting as well. He's definitely going to socks. Socks? Socks. Socks.
Socks.
The sock tires. CJ saying
Yeah.
out there on the sock tires.
Oh,
There's gonna be a
God.
running theme now. But yeah, he's on the sock tires. I'm going to say this forever now. Yeah, and look
Oh,
at the pit
God.
lane.
It's pretty clustered.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed it is. My God.
Oh, baritone boss, he's getting held up by the 2 Alfa Romeos.
Oh,
so he's
no.
just stuck there.
Rip. So the only drivers not to pit under that safety car were CJ, interestingly enough, Rickson, Adam, your boy Lewis, and Key
boy
Herbine,
Lewis,
and Alex has just
Oh.
passed him. I am very unsure.
He's just knocked his wing off.
Did he? Oh my God.
He just knocked a bit of his wing
He
off.
did.
So, I don't know.
Oh dear.
God, that was
he's-
odd. Okay, and now now Key O'Brien's left the session, so
I'm just gonna say Alex because it's easier for me.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I know.
lot easier for me.
Friends. Right.
Hey! I never said that when your mates were racing a GSR, so don't you dare.
Oh,
Don't
man.
you dare.
You didn't. Well, I mean, you technically weren't a full-time commentator when they were racing, so.
Yeah, it was when your mate Luke was racing a GSR Tier 3 for a little bit this
But
season.
he only raced for one race.
It was like 3 races.
It was one race.
Oh, was it one?
You only raced for one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was more.
He literally only raced for one, and that was at Silverstone.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought it was more.
you know. Yeah, because when Archie was racing, you weren't a full-time com. Yeah, your
No.
boy Lewis now comes in.
Yeah.
So,
He's betting now again.
all right then. So CJ then, I'm a bit unsure if he's made the right decision here.
No.
Because, well,
No, he has not.
Yeah, he's gonna lose so much time. And Tommy then, the question is, can you make those tires to the end? Well, you probably can. To be fair, 'cause in 50% they can go about hang on. They can probably go about 13 laps if you push it. So, well, because for some reason Cody's have put 50% tyre wear, but on a 25% race. They should have 4 times tyre wear, but all right.
And there's been more collisions. In the back, your boiler's got another 5-second time penalty. I imagine you've got the first one removed, but the second one, I'm not 100% sure. Didn't see it though.
I don't know. Oh god, I'm struggling to keep up at the moment, frankly. God, the first week back at school has not done me any favors, but you know, having to get up earlier is annoying.
I'm going to end. Okay, Alex is back in. Perfect.
Okay, nice. Just in time.
Yep, just in time indeed, because the safety car will definitely be in at the end of the Your boy Lewis, so he's served, I think, one of his penalties. No, he served, he managed to get rid of both of them. So, yeah, that's good news for him. So then, CJ and Rickson and Adam and Alex have definitely made the wrong strategy calls here in this race. They should have pitted under safety car. They had the free opportunity and they didn't utilise it.
Yeah. Safety car's in then. Your boy Lewis then, just about on the back of the train. So CJ will lead them, but I doubt he'll lead the rest of this race after this, because he's still got to make a pit stop. Rickson then, also staying close by, but Tommy then is in the prime position because he is on the soft tyres, and I almost think he must pull away now because he's on the better tyres. But here we go then. CJ then, when is he going to go out of Stowe?
Oh, he's leaving it
at the
so
moment.
late, and the AI. I'm not sure that's the AI.
Here we go then. CJ then bolts it. He actually get. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's saying them
Alex
through.
is
He's
on
saying them through. He's saying them through.
Yeah, okay. So then, CJ then leads the way. He's actually got a brilliant restart from Ricks, and Tommy then is. Oh yeah, Tommy's past Kia, bro. Never mind.
CJ's pulling a massive gap, 1.2
Oh,
seconds.
that's Adam. Adam's in the wall, and he's out. I think.
Nice, resets the track
No, he's
though.
not. He's reset the track. What are you doing?
That's
Oh,
that's a slam dunk, 10 seconds, I
Yeah.
believe. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Oh, Burning Man is really wide. He's trying to avoid him.
Oh, the two
was
brothers
odd.
are fighting as well. Oh, that's close. Oh, Rice Cracker's gone. Oh. I don't
Oh,
think they
dear.
made contact, but that was close.
I can't tell
I
because I
think
wasn't on board with him at the time.
I think he
but
lost grip, but oh, that was the
it's a bit
angle.
odd.
That was a really odd accident. Yeah.
I'm just saying that because I didn't see it, but you
It
know.
was a really
Oh,
weird
God.
accident.
Yeah. So yeah, sector 1 is still full of debris. but-
Yeah.
So Adam's now lost his front wing,
Anyway,
and he's
so-
probably gonna get a.
CJ needs to put out a massive gap. The pit stops right here, though, like 30 plus seconds. So
Yeah.
he's going to be at
Yeah, they
the
are.
back of the field with Rickson and with Adam, who's basically just out of this race now, pretty much. Because he's just. Yeah.
CJ's probably trying to build out a gap so he'll lose less time when he goes in the pits.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's a
Yes.
lose-lose situation either way here for CJ. Oh, someone's off. It's Florian. Florian's out of the race.
oh, he's
And the VSC's deployed. Adam's taking the
That's-
opportunity to pit us now as well.
Yeah.
And your boy Connor has binned it as well, a club.
that's
I've done nothing.
Florian must have been. Florian must have been. He must have been hit.
Surely.
You cannot go off there just under normal circumstances unless you get a
At
fat
Stowe?
piece of
I
oversteer.
think it said Stowe.
It was nearly at the Vale, so it was.
I think he must have got hit then. Must
Yeah,
have got
he must
hit.
have.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you do that on. Oh, Rice Cracker then gets a drive through to add to his misery, but CJ then gets another good restart, and he's still trying to build out the gap. Tommy then not actually gaining as much as I thought he would on Rickson, but
Oh god.
oh god, I got mixed up between Raptor and Rickson, so just Raxton. There you go.
What? Why Raptor?
No, I just thought up of that on the spot. I didn't actually. I just said it wrong. for a
Right,
second
okay.
there. Okay. Mm. So when is CJ gonna come in then? Because Joey, that's Kihiro Brian. Then he's
Yeah, he's been spun.
dropped it at
Yeah, he got spun by Barrison.
Beckett's.
Him
Yeah,
and Barrison had a collision.
thought he might have.
Anyway, so CJ's pulling
Right.
out a 2.3 second gap now on Rickson. He needs to pull away as much as he can from the rest of the guys because this race is almost done for him, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, because right now Tommy is in the legit lead by about 1.4 seconds at Grosjean. I doubt Grosjean's gonna be able to do much considering he is on the mediums, but Tommy's tyres might start going off at the end of the race, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, they will definitely start to go off. Grosjean, though, he's running a comfortable race in P4 at the minute. I'll be in at P2. He hasn't got a podium since China, so he needs this. And that podium in China was with the Haas team. Your boy Connor's out the race. He's done from the race tonight. Anyways, though.
Joseph then just got past Baritone Boss down into Brooklands, so
Thing is, though,
nice move.
Grosjean
Yep.
will have the end pace on Tommy. There's still a chance here that Grosjean could win this race. There's still a really
Here comes
big.
Tommy
there's
then
still
on
a really big
Rickson.
chance.
I reckon Tommy's going to get past Rickson pretty quickly. Actually, maybe not, because Rickson seems to have got good straight line speed, but I think Tommy may get a better run out of Stowe, but he's not. Nope, Rickson pits anyway. So that's a bit early to go on. Oh right, he probably wants to get on the softs as soon as possible, to be fair. Tommy then, he has now been released and is going to go chasing after CJ, but CJ is putting in a string of fastest laps. So CJ then, he's not giving up yet.
Thrasher and Charlie
He's,
go side by side, so it's just kind of there. Thrasher and Charlie side by side through the first complex at the track. Thrasher going to try and get around the outside, now to the inside of turn 4. and he's ghosting through.
Oh, that was weird.
Charlie for some reason there. And now Curtis is on the back of them. Curtis may get involved. Curtis may get P5 here. Mr. Curtis Wayne, Thrasher's going to settle down these sons of Brooklands. Oh, he's going to go for another move.
That's close.
Yes, oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's made contact with him.
They've made
Thrasher's
contact.
then round. I honestly, I'm just say that's a racing incident. It's a bit of both. I got to be honest. Thrasher kind of turned in on him, and you know, I'm sorry, Thrasher, but I don't know about you, FH, but in my opinion, it was a bit of both.
It was a bit of both, yeah. Charlie, he could have possibly left more room, but Thrasher should have probably backed out. It was a bit of a 50-50 incident. Oh wait, no, I'm an actual Dumbo. It was Thrasher should have left more room. Charlie should have maybe backed out a little bit more, but
yeah,
race against her, I think. Anyway, so Curtis looks like he has a good chance of getting a podium here for the McLaren guys. CJ, though, when's he going to pit?
Oh, Baritone almost loses it into your boy Jake. Oh, he hits him. Oh, and Baritone then gets a 3-second for that, but he gets past your boy Jake. So, but your boy Jake actually showed some really good pace around there, and he's trying to have a go on the racing point again. Of course, Aston Martin now, but here he comes then. Can he try it up the inside into farm? Oh, not quite. Then now through the loop onto the Wellington straight. God, these have ridiculous names, but you know, we'll carry on with it. Here comes your boy Jake. Then he's gonna go up the inside. He's gonna try it up the inside of Brooklands, but Joey then is also joining the party. So this is actually really entertaining stuff.
Yeah.
For the tier 4 guys right now. But Joey then, oh, your boy Jake gets another snap. He's trying to use as much overtake as he can. Here comes Joey then. He could have a go down into Cops, but he's not going to quite be close enough. He's going to get the better run though into Magus and Beckett's. But oh God, 2 J's. Joey and Jay, they're still going side by. No, they're not quite going side by side. God, I'm getting confused. And then Joey then could get the better run then off Chapel, and he's going to try it down the hanger straight. And I think Joey's got him this time. He's got the earth advantage, and Joey then is finally up into 8th. That was a lot more complicated than it needed to be, but Joey then is already on the back of his teammate. I sincerely doubt his teammate will put up much of a fight against him, but still though, it's racing. These guys could come to a bit of a head then, as Baritone Boss, and he doesn't get the best of runs, which then could allow Joey to try up the inside into farm, but he's not quite close enough. Oh, he's hit his wing off the back of him. Oh, he gets a massive slide. Here comes Joey then. He's going to get past his teammate down into Brooklands, and he's finally through, but he's got a bit of wing damage, so that will surely slow him down a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm an idiot. That's, of course, Thrasher's at the back.
Oh, dear. Oh, they've make contact. Somehow Baritone Boss doesn't get a warning, but okay. All right then. We'll take that then. Tommy then is now gaining on CJ. Tommy then was 7/10 up on his previous lap, so Tommy then is really going for it now. He's pulled out almost 2 seconds this lap. Oh God, what the hell was that? What the hell happened there? But okay. Aaron then is out. Tommy then somehow does. Oh yeah, because Rickson. I'm dumb. Right. But CJ then he's gained a second on this lap. Sorry, Tommy's gained a second on CJ. So Tommy then really going for it now.
Surely CJ's got to pay at the end of this lap. Surely.
Yeah, he has to, because his tyres. I can visibly see they're starting to go off.
Yeah. I think Tommy's made a good call here, though. Hitting it when he did, and yeah, I think he's kind of got this win in the bag now, it seems. Grosjean doesn't look like he's going to catch up Charlie, though. It's right on the back of Grosjean, and Curtis is right behind Charlie as well. But of course, Grosjean hasn't got any penalties, and this is the warning situation. Grosjean has none. Charlie has... Well, he has a 5 seconds, apparently, Charlie. Oh.
He must have got that. Well, I'm guessing he got that under
Same with
safety car.
Curtis,
He
yeah, so I think that must have been under the safety car. Still, though, I think they
I think
should...
Grosjean's struggling a bit because he. Here comes Charlie then down the hanger straight. I think Grosjean is using his overtake though, and Charlie has not got any left. But Charlie then trying to go round the outside at Stowe, but he's then trying to get the comeback. But he makes contact with Grosjean. Could he then try it into the Vale? Not
Grosjean's
quite
got deep.
close enough. Grosjean's gone deep, and Charlie's going to try and round the outside to club. This would be a brilliant move if he can pull this off.
Oh, what a move!
He's pulled it off. Wow, what a move from Charlie. He's now up into P3.
That is another...
Could be on the podium in this race because Curtis then round the outside and could try and go up the inside into Farm, but he's not quite close enough. The button just never ends, but CJ still doesn't come in. What? It's getting a bit ridiculous now, but perhaps he's just trying to...
This is
just trying to...
mad.
Well,
He's actually going to be in the points. No, he won't. He won't be 11th, I want to say. I want to say it's 11th, yeah. And I don't even think he'll even catch up to your boy Lewis with the 2 laps to go. But yeah, wow, that's another fantastic overtake from Charlie. Overtaking the race again. That's a... wow. 2 weeks in a row we've seen brilliant moves at such unlikely corners. You don't see overtakes through club. You usually see it through the chicane, and that was incredible from Charlie. Well done to him, especially on the outside line as well.
CJ's coming in now, so CJ then is finally in. This will now mean if CJ scores no points, Tommy will not only take the championship lead, he'll have a 13-point championship lead. Wow. So this is incredible stuff.
Yeah,
Tommy
it looks
at
like
the moment.
Yeah, it looks like the 2 races taken off didn't really affect anything. Kind of like what Jack had last season. Of course, he had that 1 week break and just dominated. Tommy's had a 3 week break.
Tommy's had 3 weeks.
Are we gonna see even more domination from Tommy?
Yeah.
If he's pulled out 9 seconds on those soft tires, I'm sorry, they should be going off by now. The guys behind still aren't gaining.
Yeah.
Tommy,
he's made an inspired strategy call here.
Yes, I agree with that all day.
Yeah, he's but Charlie then once again showing us he can get through the field. He's up into I think a legit P2 because if his 5 second was gained under safety car, then he might be able to get that removed. So you know.
Thrasher's on pit lane.
Thrasher then decided to call it a day. But Tommy then, this is basically domination from Tommy if you think about it. Because although he may have led about 2 laps in this race, it's well, I mean, it's the end result that's going to count for Tommy, and despite taking a 3-week break, he's going to be immediately back in the championship lead again. So
it just shows that Tommy is by far the quickest driver in this tier now. He is definitely the quickest one.
Then.
And the man to beat. It's going to take so much for the other guys to beat Tommy, I think. Because he has got some mad pace. Really mad pace. And it's incredible to see.
Just thought I'd say this podium so far is going to be very unofficial. Because of well, Joseph's in within 5 seconds of Charlie. Adam Minto then is going a bit slowly, but again, I simply just have to watch and stare at Tommy. How does he do this?
This is just fantastically. What a race, man! Yeah. What a race!
He's nearly got a 10-second gap.
It's 10 seconds.
Charlie.
Oh my word!
It's a brink. It's a brink on domination from Tommy.
Yeah.
Here he comes then through.
Just think about this for a second. Sorry. This is a 25% race, not 50.
Yeah.
25.
Imagine what he could do on 50.
20, 30 seconds?
Yeah, I don't know. Here comes Tommy then. Up to the Vale then, and the club chicane then. Round the final corner comes Tommy. Is yet again another victory for Tommy. He's going to take back the championship lead in dominant fashion. And He's almost going to be dominating the championship again. EXFL Charlie then will take a legit second, I believe, because of course that 5 second at the moment the podium is very unofficial because right now we've got Grosjean in second and Joseph in third. I believe it'll be Charlie then Grosjean then Joseph.
Yeah.
No,
then Curtis then Joseph.
No, then Curtis then Joseph. Barrington Boston will come in P6.
CJ 7th.
CJ. He might not get that though because of the penalties.
Oh,
your boy Lewis then takes 8th. 9th is your boy Jake. 10th is Joey Fitz. 11th is Rickson. 12th is the Hazard. 13th is Burning Man.
He's just doing donuts.
Doing donuts. 14th will be Rice Cracker. 15th will be Adam Minto, and round off the grid will be Key Hero Brian. But again, just marveling at Tommy's drive.
Yeah, I'll get these 3.
Incredible.
For the for the interviews. Wow. What a drive from Tommy Karate. That was absolutely sensational.
Don't listen to a word we said. His tire didn't go off at all.
Yeah.
He just, if anything, he just gained time.
Us commentators, oh my god, we're so wrong.
What the hell do we know?
Yeah, we know absolutely nothing, it seems.
Oh
my
god.
word.
Oh man.
Just make sure you two include your audio, please. We'll try and get Joseph in here as well. Should we get Charlie in here?
Unofficially at the
he'll
moment.
probably be...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he'll probably be on the podium.
I'll get Charlie in here.
We'll get him in.
I'll get Charlie in.
Because we don't. Well, we've no idea what he got that penalty for. So.
Yeah, he can join us.
Yeah.
As well.
He'll probably confirm to us now. To be fair, because
I assume the penalty for you, Charlie, was unfair. I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna appeal for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna appeal for it.
right.
So it should be second then. Promise EXFL Charlie. Make sure your audio is included, guys.
It
Please.
is, yeah. I'm so happy with
Yeah.
that. I swear, I'm so happy with that.
Right. I think
Alright,
we
then.
was I think we should
I think that's everyone.
start. We'll start with Charlie, since he did get 4th in
Yeah.
the overall standings from the game. And then we'll just go up from there.
Yeah. So Charlie, it was a as usual from you, it was another good comeback drive actually, because you seemed strong in the wet, but you seemed to be just on a whole nother level in the dry.
Yeah, well, I'm happy with I'm definitely happy that I got P8 in quali, especially because I didn't get an intermediate running. And in the dry, yeah, everything just went well. I mean, the strategy seemed to pay off. I mean, I didn't lose many places on the safety car. But I want to apologise to Thrasher because I don't know if you caught the incident that we had on stream.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he ghosted inside of me, so there wasn't anything I could do because he ghosted and his car went inside of me, and there was honestly nothing I could do.
Yeah.
But I just felt bad for him after that. But
yeah,
honestly, yeah.
we saw that. It was a bit of a collision between you and Thrasher, but kind of the confidence. I'm guessing it's going to be a podium because, I mean, if it was on the stage car like you say, then it should be removed. Fingers crossed. But does that I mean, so-called podium give you confidence to maybe chase after Tommy in the championship?
I don't know. I mean, considering I haven't had the best of starts to the season. I mean, I've had 4 races. 2 of them I haven't got points in, and then the other ones I've been 5th and 7th. But that was from last on the grid. I think coming into today, knowing that I wouldn't get last on the grid, gave me a bit of a confidence boost. But I don't think I could go as far as catching the likes of Tommy.
Yeah. Anyway, well done on that. FH, do you have any questions for our current P4 man, but I'm guessing net P2 man?
Yeah. No questions here, but just well done on that. That was an absolutely amazing drive, especially that overtake on Grosjean through club.
Yeah, I tried to keep it clean. I mean, it was close. I tried to give him as much room as possible, but if we collided, then I'm sorry, but I don't think we did. So lucky.
Nah, you were fine.
Yeah.
You were fine.
Yeah. So then we'll move on to our current third place man, but I'm legit P4 man, Joseph. Okay then. So it was a it it was another strong drive from you here at Silverstone. You didn't you did have a pretty eventful race, but you didn't have the most eventful races. Does are you a bit annoyed that you couldn't keep up with the likes of Charlie and Grosjean today?
I definitely am just a little bit annoyed. I probably would have been up there with them because I believe I was on the same strategy as Charlie and I don't think Tommy is. I think Tommy's still on medium for this, but I'm pretty sure Charlie's still on soft. So if I didn't get involved in an accident in turn one on lap one, I probably would have been up there. But it's just what happens. I got involved in an accident. He just can't. I don't know. It was unavoidable. I had people everywhere around me. It's just what happened. And I'm just lucky enough I was able to drive back up from 19th to get, well, I would say the 4th or 5th, depending on how these penalties go out.
Yeah, it was a good comeback drive from you. Of course you're still well in the championship. Of course Tommy is once again taking back the championship lead. But do you reckon although Tommy just seems to have completed another level, you could maybe fight for maybe a runner-up in this championship?
Uh, well, Tommy is on like a whole new level, in my opinion. Same for second with me, CJ. Depending on, well, how Curtis does, how my teammate does, because he was having a strong season up to this point. Curtis having another strong season over there in McLaren camp. I don't know how it's gonna go. We're just hoping we can contend for second in the championship, knowing that we are not competitive enough to catch up to Tommy. I don't think anybody really is competitive to catch up to Tommy this season. So, yeah, we're just hoping that we can continue these long, nice, good runs here, and hopefully can battle out for second in the championship.
FH, do you have any questions for our net fourth place man?
Yeah, of course, we see your pace overall this season. But is Spa, which is called... Oh, no, it's not even Spa next week. It's Italy. Are you confident for that one?
Honestly, I'm not really confident because I'm not a fan of Monza. It's a simple track, but I'm just not a fan of it at all. So I don't know. I'll just have to get a little bit of practice, and hopefully we can get the car fitted up perfectly for qualifying next week. Hopefully get it all set up good for the race. Try to go attack for the podium.
Yeah, of course. Well done on the P3 by the game. Probably going to be P4, but still a pretty good drive from you there. I'd say out there to say, Joseph.
All right then. So we'll move on to our first guaranteed podium finisher, GSR Grosjean.
Hello.
So it was another good drive from you today. Of course, yet another podium finish for you. Another consistent drive. The battle between you and Charlie. Were you expecting him to be able to hound you as much as he did?
Well, I don't know what I was expecting for the whole race, to be honest. It's probably one of my worst tracks in the calendar, so yeah, well done to him. I was hoping to get him back with DRS, like in the final lap or something. Obviously, that did not happen, which wasn't too good, but yeah, well done to him for, keeping his place in the track, I suppose.
Yeah. Likewise with you. Although Tommy seems pretty out of reach. Do you reckon with a few more consistent results you could maybe up there to challenge for runner-up in the championship?
Yeah, I mean, if it continues, then maybe, but that's if it continues, which is highly unlikely considering the nature of how the tier goes. Considering you just don't know what's going to happen. Do you?
No.
You could win by 15 seconds one race and be last in the grid after lap, the first turn in the next. You never know, but hopefully it would be quite good. But
Yeah. Alright then, FH, do you have any questions for our net third place man?
Yeah, of course we haven't heard from you since China. It was back in the season. How much of a confidence boost is this podium towards your season? And do you think you could possibly stop for like a top 3 possibly?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. That considering as well, it's probably one of my worst tracks. I'm not very good around here. That's really good. You know, considering obviously it's this track of all, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
I should have. The strategy was I missed a trick there, and well done to Tommy on picking up on that. That it was quite obvious, but no one picked up on it apart from him, from what I saw. So well done. Definitely deserved to win with that as well, and had the pace too. So
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
well done on the second place today, Grosjean. It was third, I should say. It was a very good drive from you.
thank you.
No worries, mate.
Alright then. So, we'll then move on to yet another race win for Tommy Karate.
Thank you, guys.
Hello.
Oh god, it was 3 weeks off and you're immediately back on top again and back on top of the championship. How much confidence does this give you now for this championship, considering pretty much nothing can stop you now?
The wet quali definitely played in my favor because I don't know why, I love the rain. So I knew that I could definitely start off good and that we had free tire choice then for the start. So I was pretty confident in strategies because I knew softs could easily go the 13 laps of the whole race. So I figured I would just get the medium stint out of the way and then just go softs to the end, and the safety car lap 1 helped out with that.
Yeah, we were a little bit concerned about the tire wear of those softs, but if anything, you kept getting quicker in that race. You just seemed so consistent around this track and almost around every track on this calendar.
Yeah, I definitely, Silverstone is one of my stronger tracks, but Monza it's a rough one. So I'm gonna have to put in some work this week and kind of alter my setups and see how we do. But I definitely feel pretty confident going in.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should be, because you are the man to beat at the moment. FH, do you have any questions for our race winner today?
Yeah, of course. When you went on to the soft tires, did you possibly think that they would just die by the end of the race and that you may not win this race?
No, I was pretty confident because I knew that we'd restart lap 3, and I knew just from testing that softs can go the whole 13 laps. By the end, they were at I think 45.
Oh wow!
Average. So
That's
the
actually
tire
quite
was
low.
very minimal, especially if you just conserve the opening laps, which I did because I got a pretty good gap off the restart. So, yeah, the strategy just seemed to kind of work perfectly, and yeah, it was a good week.
Well, yeah, well done on the race win, especially after that much of a long break. That was an incredible drive.
Thank you.
No worries, no worries.
Okay then, so that's it then for us for tier 4. Join us tomorrow for tier 2 and tier 3, and then of course tier 1 on Sunday, and then of course join myself and FH back again for round 10 at Monza next Friday. But for now, I've been GSI F1, my co-commentator has been GSI FH444, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.